Welcome to This Explainer. We're jumping right in today because we need to talk about exactly how small to mid-sized businesses can actually cut through all the noise of the 2026 AI chatbot market. If you've been wondering how to capture leads around the clock without totally frustrating your customers or worse, stepping into some massive European privacy traps, well, you are in the exact right place.
Let's map out our journey real quick. We'll start with the 5-minute conversion rule, look at why CRM integration actually matters, compare librarians versus support desks, navigate the GDPR compliance factor, and finally, wrap up with exactly how to choose your chatbot.
All right, part 1, the 5-minute conversion rule.
So listen to this staggering fact. You are literally 100 times more likely to convert a lead if you respond within 5 minutes instead of 30. 100 times! According to the Harvard Business Review, the drop-off after that 5-minute mark is basically an absolute cliff. So if you're still relying on those standard email autoresponders today, you're essentially telling your hottest leads to just go look elsewhere.
And here's the harsh reality. If you leave a customer waiting on a Monday morning callback, there's a huge chance they've already hired your competitor. Research shows that 78% of customers buy from whoever responds first. Speed absolutely wins. Because think about it, if a rival bot engages them in 5 seconds while you take 5 hours, your superior service doesn't even matter because you're not even going to get the chance to pitch it.
Plus, think about your own habits, right? The late-night doom scrolling? It turns out 60% of searches happen outside standard business hours. We're talking midnight emergencies, weekend browsers, early morning planners. An AI chatbot acts like your absolutely tireless 24/7 sales rep. It's capturing and qualifying those leads while your human team is sound asleep.
Which brings us to part 2, why CRM integration matters.
You see, a chatbot on its own is really just a widget on your website, but when you marry it to your CRM, it becomes an absolute engine. It instantly turns every single message into a logged, actionable data point. Without that integration, your team is stuck manually logging info, which just invites typos and missing fields. But when it's integrated, it automatically gathers budgets, assigns lead scores, and routes everything directly to the right agent. It's a total game changer for scaling up operations.
Think about the breakdown of a typical support inbox. Up to 70% of customer questions are purely routine. Things like business hours, refund policies, basic details. By letting AI handle that massive chunk, your human agents can finally stop fighting daily fires. They get to redirect all that saved energy toward the critical 30% of issues that actually require real human empathy, judgment, and high-level problem solving.
Okay, moving on to part 3, librarians versus support desks.
So, the 2026 market is essentially split into 2 distinct camps, and you really have to ask yourself a core question before buying anything. Are you looking to hire a data retrieval librarian, or do you need to install a full-blown support desk suite? Knowing this difference is honestly the secret to a successful deployment.
Let's talk about the librarian approach first. Platforms like Denser, SiteGPT, and Chatbase are incredibly fast to set up and work perfectly for giving precise answers straight from your own knowledge base. You literally just point these tools at your website URLs, your Google Drive, or your PDFs, and they learn your entire business instantly. Denser, for example, can crawl 100,000 pages and answer questions with specific source citations. It's perfect if you just need a really fast, really smart FAQ bot. On the flip side, we have the support desk approach. These are tools like Tidio, Zendesk, or FreshChat. They're designed to manage the entire customer relationship across multiple channels. Think WhatsApp, Instagram, complete with seamless human handoffs. So if you're an e-commerce brand that needs to see a live preview of what a customer is typing before they even hit send, or you need to manage tickets across email, web, and social media all in one unified inbox, this is the route for you. The AI is really just one feature inside a much larger human workspace.
Now we absolutely have to talk about part 4, the GDPR compliance factor. We really need to pay attention here because non-compliance is not just some minor technical oversight. It carries devastating fines of up to 4% of your global annual revenue, or 20 million euros. If your chatbot engages with European website visitors in any capacity, the GDPR applies to you, period. It does not matter where your business is actually headquartered. This is easily the biggest risk in your software selection.
But the good news is enterprise-grade security is highly accessible now. For instance, SiteGPT offers a full compliance stack with dual certifications starting at just $39 a month. Crisp takes it a step farther by hosting data exclusively in Amsterdam, meaning EU data literally never leaves Europe. Then you have Intercom offering an option for EU residency and 6 different compliance certifications. So you definitely have options, but you absolutely must know what you're buying.
And listen, a GDPR compliant marketing badge on a website means absolutely nothing unless that vendor actively signs a data processing agreement, or DPA. Without a signed DPA, you cannot legally use that platform for EU data. You also have to make sure the platform integrates cleanly with your website's cookie consent manager, so users can actually easily erase their data if they want to.
Finally, Part 5, choosing your chatbot.
To really guarantee success here, you can't just turn the bot on and walk away. You have to intentionally map the data fields between your bot and your CRM to avoid messy duplicates. You want to build out intelligent lead scoring rules to automatically schedule meetings for your hot leads. And crucially, you have to train your human staff on exactly how and when to seamlessly step in and take over a complex chat.
Because ultimately, as the 2026 market moves at lightning speed, you really have to ask yourself a tough question. Are you willing to lose another deal just because you couldn't reply in 5 minutes? When a customer lands on your site on a Saturday night, credit card ready, who's answering them while you sleep?